Hi dear students, as I told you before, today we'll be doing our Stripe Friendship Bracelet design. The materials required for this practical are some colorful yarns, a pair of scissors, a tape. Now you have to choose at least 3 colors, fine. So I have chosen here yellow, red and green. What about the length? Each string or each yarn has to be about 80 inches. You can measure it using the help of your ruler. 80 inches each yarn, fine. And 3 colors, always remember 3 colors. Once you have taken your 80 inches, find the midpoint and roll it around your finger and make sure both the ends, the top and the end are together and touching at the same level. As you can see here, they are on the same level. Once you found the midpoint, like before, tie your loop. How to tie a loop? Such as, for example, let us see, this is your midpoint. This is an example I'm showing you. I've already done the loop here. This is the midpoint, your finger here in the middle. Now push your finger out, this much will make. Try to make the loop as small as possible and then give it a turn. This is your loop. So this was an example how to make a loop. So as I'll repeat again, 3 different colors. Each yarn has to be about 80 inches. Find the midpoint and make your loop. Once you're done with your loop, lay it down on a flattened surface. I'm using this table as it is flat, but since it's too long, so I won't be using so much of part. I'll pull it down. Once my strip gets to prepare, the length of the thread is going to already become short. So I can easily remove the tape and pull it up. So what I will do is I'm going to take this part of it, take my tape, as you can see here, and then fix it just like how we did our fishtail bracelet. So here you can see I have stuck my loop with the help of a tape on a flat surface, and our 3 yarns I have separated them. First I'm having my yellow yarn, the 2 together, the red yarn 2 together, and the green yarn 2 together. Now what you need to do is again separate it and make it single but close together as this. Here you can see the red one separate but again close, and finally the green one separate and close together. Once you are done with this type of design, here you are ready to prepare your Stripe Friendship Band. So what needs to be done? Please pay attention over here. So dear students, I wasn't that much comfortable on the table, so I chose to do this thing on a magnetic board, where with the help of magnet I have attached the loop and the straight. To make it more stronger, what I can do is add a tape onto it, so it will be more rigidly attached on the top. As because of the thread being in the middle, there's a chances of the magnet to fall down while doing our pulling method or while tying the knot. This is my first tape. Let me put up the second one. This is now rigidly attached together. What I am going to do is take my first yarn and make a 4. That is going to be my working yarn. When I have done this 4, using my right index finger or any finger you can use from your left hand, and then make a 4, take the bottom of your working yarn and push it through your second. Push it through your second yarn where you have made the 4, and then pull it. 1, and always remember to knot twice. Make your 4, push it through the second yarn. Now I am able to hold this perfectly, so I will push it like that, and then second knot. When you are done with the first one, take the same working yarn and keep doing it for the next 2 red, then the next 2 green. Finally it will come over here. Take the help of your magnet and attach it. Let me show you how. So after you have done the first 2 knots for the yellow one, do the first 2 knots with the red one. One, and always make sure to knot twice. 2. Now with the second red. 1, 2. Now I will be doing to my first green. Make a 4, put it from inside and knot. 1, 2. Now the final one, make a 4, push it in, 1, 2. Once you have finished your first row, you can take the final working yarn where it has come to the end, take the help of your magnet and then leave it aside till you finish your second row of the yellow. Once I finish my second row of the yellow, I will then tell you what has to be done when this yellow also comes on the left hand side. Okay, so now we have come to this yarn where I have done the weaving all from the red parts and the green part, and finally I have come to the part where I'm not going to keep, where my first yellow is already there on the right hand side. So what I'm going to do is, since this yellow is already a straight, I will make the same working yarn that was the second yellow and again make 2 knots with the yellow which is on my right hand side. I repeat, once I had my yellow on the left hand side, I had done 2 knots for each strand of red and green and finally reached the point where I need to put it near the yellow. So the yellow strand is also a part of the weaving. So now what I'm going to do is knot it twice with the yellow which is there. So again make your 4, put the line inside and then tight 1, make a 4 and again tight, put a knot. You always remember to knot twice, and this is my second knot. Now what I'm going to do with my working yarn, put it on top of the first yellow and stick it with a magnet.